guys, it's Abby from All of My Palnor, and today I'm going to be telling you about my November reading, as well as kind of what I'm currently still reading and what's going on with that. I had obviously just been going to do my November reading wrap up, but the only things I've finished this month are within the Buzzwordathon, and that has its own vlog and wrap up. So these are the 4 books that I read for the Buzzwordathon, so I'm just going to spoil them now. I read 11 Doctor's 11 Stories by... Then I read 101 Amazing Facts by How It Works. I read 4 by Veronica Roth. And I read 5 Little Pigs by Agatha Christie. So that was my Buzzwordathon reading successes. And I didn't want to just repeat the same bit of the end of that video. I know not everyone's going to watch the Buzzwordathon vlog, and so you could then watch this to kind of see how I feel about them. I mean, I guess I'll do a quick one. 4 stars. There was 1 2-star read, 1 5-star read, everything else was in the middle. Could have done with being longer. Definitely a good one for Whovians. Standard Poirot, 3 stars. Loved this one, really enjoyed being back in the world, 4 stars. I'm doing this without looking, why? I don't know, they're all falling, there we go. And this one I gave 3 stars. Little facts, not enough to actually teach you, but enough to get you, like, whet your appetite, get you interested in it. I got a little thing, glad that I've read it. So then, on to everything else. First things first, we'll finish up the Buzzwordathon stuff. I did try to read 11/22/63 for the Buzzwordathon. It's 700 pages, I only got 168 pages into it. Really enjoying it, still reading it, still gonna carry on with it. But I didn't finish it, so it's not part of my wrap-up, it's part of my what I'm reading. And that is the Buzzwordathon side of things done. Then, before the Buzzwordathon started, I had been reading some others. So I was reading Gun Button to Fire by Tom Neal. This is a non-fiction memoir about his time as a fighter pilot in World War II. He was really successful. He shot down 13 enemy aircraft in the Battle of Britain, so he's known for that, and he wrote a memoir. I started it on Remembrance Day, which is 11/11. Everyone wears poppies here in the UK. Don't judge my trousers, they're comfortable. So everyone wears these poppies. People tend to wear paper ones. They've started in more recent years making more solid ones. My dad was in the army. He spent 24 years in the army, so we got him a badge with his battalion on, and as well as a little poppy, and then my mum got like a fabric one. It's a really, really big thing here in the UK. It's quite a big statement to not wear a poppy. There are peace poppies. You can wear a white one to say that you are against violence. That's fine. There's a purple one, I can't remember what that's for. Everyone tends to wear one. And especially for me, as my dad is a vet, it's quite important for me to wear a poppy. So, on Remembrance Day, I picked this guy up. Didn't finish it. Didn't get too far through it. I got 39 pages, which sounds bad, but like the writing is teeny tiny. That's gonna fall. There we go. The writing is really small. And I was a bit busy watching the Remembrance Parade and things like that, and just spending time with my dad. So yeah, this was a great book to start on that day. I still want to finish it. So that's one of my currently readings. Then I'm also reading The Fountains of Silence by Ruta Sepetys on my Kindle. I got this as an ARC from NetGalley. It's about Spain before the Second World War, and the communism there and people trying to live through that. I am interested, but not interested enough to actually like actively be reading it, but I'm going to try. I am going to keep trying to get through it and trying to read it, because I am like a really small amount of the way through, so I want to give it like a decent proper shot before I say that I'm not going to finish it. But right now, not my fave. And then also on the Kindle, I've been trying to read the life-changing manga, or manga. The life-changing manga of Tidying Up. Marie Kondo. I got it again from NetGalley. but they've formatted it really bad for the Kindle and I can't get it to work on my laptop. So I'm really struggling with reading it. It's like, the Kindle estimated it would take me 29 minutes to get through. And that is done by pages, not by the words on the pages. So it should have been like an absolute fly through. I should have been done with it, and it just is formatted really, really bad for the Kindle. So I'm trying to get it up on the laptop because it's impossible to read on this. But it's slow. It's not working great because it's just... And finally, last but never least, Priory. I love this book. I'm still not very far through. I am 206 pages. I didn't realise I'd hit the 200 mark. Yes. I'm 206 pages of the way through. I adore this book. What have I done? I adore this book. I might not be very far in, and I might not be picking it up very frequently, but I'm incredibly invested. Like, do not get me wrong. I am taking my time. I'm taking my sweet ass time with this book, and I am loving it. It's just an amazingly, beautifully written adult fantasy that has went so in depth with different religions and factions and leaderships and royalty and fantasy, and it's really good. It's really good. Samantha Shannon is one of my favourite ever writers. I knew that from when I read The Bone Season. I read The Bone Season and was like, yep, I love her. She's one of my favourite writers. I've now read The Bone Season and The Mime Order. I haven't read The Song Rising yet. It is over there. Can you see it? It's, no. No. Beep, beep, beep. That one. The orange one. I haven't read it yet, was the main point of all of that. But I am intending to at some point. I just kind of wanted to finish this first. It depends on... because I'm sure at some point they will announce when The Bone Season 4, 1, has a title, and 2 is coming out. And then it'll depend on when that's coming out as to how quickly I get around to that. But for now, I'm wanting to finish this off first. It's going to take me a long while. It's going to be with me for a long while. But I'm loving it. Honestly, guys, if you enjoy a good adult fantasy, if you are, like, you know, a mature teen and you love YA fantasy and you think you can handle the more mature themes in this, just if you like fantasy and you can handle adult literature, oh my god, pick it up. It's so good. It's so good. I'm loving it. And I will say specifically to Alex, because I know that she'll watch this eventually, I'm loving it. It's giving me Pelennor vibes. It's 100% giving me Pelennor vibes. Pick it up. And for everyone else wondering what the hell I'm saying to Alex, the Pelennor series, which starts with The Gift in the UK, it's called The Naming in America, by Alison Croggan, is our favourite series. It's our favourite book. That's how we bonded. That's how we're friends. And it's giving me serious, serious Pelennor vibes. I love it. I love it. I'm going to put it with my Pelennor books when I'm done reading it. Like, it's going to sit next to them. I need to reread them as well. Anyway, I'm just babbling. I mean, I've just been babbling for the whole 10 minutes, but hey. I would say that I've had too much coffee, but I've not had enough coffee. Seriously, I've not had enough coffee. I've only had one. I need more coffee. So, I'm just restacking these up now. And then I have to lift them. I'm not very strong, guys. Really not very strong. So this is the mixture of... Just, can you... What? There we go. This is the mixture of what I read in November and what I'm reading, whether in November or just kind of generally. And that is the end of this video. Oh, they're heavy. Oh, they're heavy. Oh, God. So, if you want to see some more of me online, my social media stuff is all down below in the description. Definitely go check that out. Please leave me a comment, either about any of the 4 books that I have read, what you think of them, we can have a chat about it, and then any of the other books that I am reading or the other section. Tell me to pick it up faster. ask me for stuff about them. And if you want to see some more from my babbling self, there's a red subscribe button. Go hit it. It'll be fun. I need to go get myself another coffee. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time. Bye!